superhero.
Levi. Fire.
Levi's a firefighter.
Fire.
Wow. What are you going to be? You're going to be a monkey. Ready?
Put this way.
Oh, you're going to put the balloon away. What are you doing, Grumpy Bum? You getting tired? No, we're taking a video.
No.
We're saying good morning.
No.
No?
Pictures.
You want to take pictures?
Yeah.
Good morning. We're going to try to do a day in the life with just me alone with these two kids. Wish me luck. Sorry, this kid and this monkey. This firefighter and this monkey. He's a firefighter now, apparently. I'm a firefighter now.
Levi.
What's Levi?
Fire.
We're all firefighters.
Levi.
Wow. In about an hour, give or take, it's 8:30 now. Between 9 and 10, someone's coming to look at the roof. I'm actually quite terrified sitting here because it's been raining, but I think it should be fine. As you can see, there's like a leak that's starting to damage the roof, and it came on very quickly in the last rain. And I am just imagining a massive puddle in the roof that's going to just suddenly collapse.
Get all the way up there.
A monkey could get all the way up there.
Yeah.
So someone's coming to just assess it and see if it is. Because I don't think it's leaking through here. But obviously it could be damaging the roof and it could be bad. So someone's coming to assess and see if it's actually like a super urgent thing or if it can just wait there for a while.
That hole. I reached that hole.
You can't reach that hole. Also looks like it's getting a bit moldy, which is gross. But anyway. Yeah, as you can see, it's directly over the cot, which is not nice, not great. And I don't really know where else we can put the cot in this room. So that's fun. A firefighter could get a ladder.
Yeah.
Oh. You know there's a man coming and he might have a ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming to check it out and see if it needs fixing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they've capped the real estate people. We notified them of that over a week ago, by the way. I've not been sleeping in here because I'm scared it'll just collapse on Levi or me in the middle of the night. Hayden's had an idea. But we notified them over a week ago and they still hadn't done anything about it until yesterday. They messaged saying they'll send someone to check it and see if it is urgent. And I'm like, well, even if it wasn't urgent, like, you're still taking over a week to deal with it. Like, anyway, they're acting like they did do it urgently, as if it was urgent just in case. And I'm like, you didn't. You waited a week. Ah, the rocket's gonna go up to it. It still can't get to the hole.
Oh, up there.
The giraffe, because the giraffe is really tall. That giraffe.
That's too far.
That giraffe's too small, yeah.
Yeah, big truck.
We need a big giraffe. Do we have a big giraffe?
No.
No. They finally answered, but they've capped the fix at 450, so I'm like, what if it's more than 450? But I honestly have no idea. Like, I assume it'd just be getting the moisture out that's up there already and then just fixing a leak in the roof, which I assume is just going to be one of the tiles misplaced, or I don't know. I don't know anything about tiles. I have always had roofs that are tin. What are you two doing? I can't leave Levi here because he can roll. Ooh. Ow, ow, I haven't fed off that side for a bit. It's painful. Anyway, there's a loud monkey in the background. Oh, did the whole lid come off? Oh, I kicked something off the bed and apparently it wasn't a box, so I wasn't too worried, but he just brought me the lid. Hey, what's the matter? Oh, Mum's got to get up first. Oh, sorry. We're talking to the birdies. I'm updating you feeding because all hell broke loose. But basically, Levi is 8 weeks today, so I might actually do an 8-week update rather than just including it in the videos and stuff. So I will attempt to do that at some point today. Wish me luck. We're coming up to one of his naps, so but yeah, he's 8 weeks today. He had his needles on the weekend 4 or 5 days ago. We gave him Panadol just, I think, twice, just because he was a bit unsettled before night time. All your friends are gonna come.
Yeah.
You got a snotty nose again, darling. Otherwise he's been good. He never got a fever or anything. One side had a little lump. Are you okay? So he was a very good boy. We actually went out and about the entire day after he got his needles, and he was a little champ. Slept a little extra just in the pram most of the time. And yeah, he's doing great. We're out of Wilby's, so the last couple of days, especially the last day and night, have been hell. Wilby's does make a massive difference for us, for him. And yeah, it's basically, it just stops the whole, he would like squirm and wriggle and grunt like he was constantly trying to push out a fart that was stuck. And scream, and like it obviously caused him discomfort and pain in some cases. And it would just go on all night. He'd wake himself up grunting and groaning, and last night was the same. And the Wilby's basically stops that. He will grow out of it. It's just his little tummy's not quite developed enough to digest all my milk properly. But in the meantime, Wilby's is making a massive difference, and we ran out, and it's coming today sometime, and I'm just desperate for it to come. What's the matter, Johnny? But we are over 6 kilos. Oh, what's with the sad faces? We're over 6 kilos. We're having about an hour awake windows, and about an hour nap. At night time, he generally does one big chunk first thing at night, which seems to be consistently about 3 hours, and occasionally 2 hours, and occasionally 5 hours, which is bizarre. Hayden didn't do a 5-hour sleep until he was over 2, so we have been sleeping out here on the couch, very against SIDS, just we won't talk about that. But as you can see, Luke's been sleeping on a mattress in, I just missed a call, 1 second.
We jump in this one.
You jumping in the muddy puddles?
This one.
Not good enough to jump in.
No.
Alright, Mum's got to get something out the car, so let me put Levi down. Gonna find more real muddy puddles. Yeah, come over here, there might be some this way. No, keep going. There is water there. Yeah. There's a muddy puddle. Go on, go jump in the muddy puddle. Be careful. Yeah. Rubbish.
This one's good.
That one's good? That's good, darling.
That's what good.
Whoa, that one looks good. Oh, that one looked like it got in your boots. It's alright if it gets in your boots. We'll just change your pants, okay? Why don't you jump in it?
No. We put fish in there.
You're going to put fish in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How do that?
How are we going to do that? I don't know. It was your idea.
We got my boots on.
You've got your boots on. You're saying hello to Luca.
My purse on the car.
Ah.
You.
This one's asleep.
My purse down there.
No muddy puddles down there? Whoa, that was a good one.
We won't
Oh, you wanted to water the flowers?
Yeah.
The rain waters the flowers, darling. Yeah. Yeah, there's a flower. There's Bert too. Say hi, Bert.
Bird.
You're going to play with Bert.
Yeah. That
Okay.
bird.
That Bert.
White bird.
Good job. Oh, fix Bert. Good job. Alright, inside now. Someone didn't stay asleep, so now I've got to get him back to sleep. And the guy is coming at 9:30. I missed a phone call. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, Luca. Oh, goodness. Okay, kind of cleaned up. I wiped it, but there's still a patch of wet there, so. Hayden wants a Milo, so let's do tummy time for this one. Did you want a straw or no?
Yeah. Big one.
Getting a bit frustrated, are ya? Hey? Oh, as soon as I start eating breakfast. Oh, someone was not happy. Luca, can you get off the bed?
Daddy, me on the
I don't think it's wee, darling. I think he might have been licking his foot.
foot.
Yeah. It's fascinating. Yeah, don't go over there because it's wet, hey?
Yeah.
I just got a phone call from some random person saying, oh, I just missed a call from you, mate. And I'm like, nope. Check my phone. Definitely didn't. Goodbye. And I'm like, it's a scam call, obviously, but what did they get from that? The guy came, looked at the roof, and it was a cracked tile. I think I've said this, but I can't remember. It was a cracked tile, and there were spare tiles up on the roof, so he just switched them over. Super quick job, and yeah, hopefully that's it. There's a little bit of water damage on the ceiling, but I don't think the owner's going to fix it, because I'm pretty sure this house is going to get demolished once our lease is over. And as I was saying ages ago, as you can see, Luke's been sleeping in here next to Hayden, and I've been sleeping out on the couch with this one. You're very loud. Go bounce over there. Your brother was laughing at you. Boing. Well,
No one time.
we're stoic. Boing.
This one.
Is this fun? That's good. Anyway, I thought I'd be able to actually have a bowl of cereal, but that failed.
We went back.
It's 10:30 now. Levi's, I'm going to try and start putting him to bed, I think, at 11. And get back to the, I don't know. He's not sleeping well today. His Wilby's is hopefully coming anytime today. Hopefully. We've got none left at all. And he's just not himself. I mean, he is himself, but he's grumpy. Is it in the water?
Yeah.
Ah.
Daddy, water.
But yeah, it's crazy. He's been rolling over like pretty much from birth. He rolled over at 2 weeks, and I was like, hold on, put you guys up there. He rolled over at 2 weeks old, and I was like, oh, that's what Hayden did as well. But then Hayden stopped rolling. Like, he rolled for a bit at 2 weeks, and then he just stopped until about 4 months or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but he stopped for ages. But he rolled at 2 weeks, and I was like, oh, look at that. We've got the same thing again. Hop out the way, you. And then, why don't you go back to bouncing? Your brother was watching you. No? Okay. But we assumed it would just stop. But then, at 4 weeks, he rolled multiple times again. He rolled at like 4 weeks, and then he rolled again at 6 weeks. And now he's 8 weeks, and he's sort of been rolling every couple of days. So I'm like, is he rolling? Like he just knows how to roll. This is obviously from tummy to back. Like he actually tries to.
Hey, no.
You are so loud.
Hey, no. Me said hey, no. Me said hey,
You're
no.
scared of the volcano.
Yeah.
He takes a dummy.
Ha ha.
In the NICU he had Jolly Pops, which obviously he was taking, and we're like, oh okay, we'll try and get more Jolly Pops. We were allowed to keep his 2 dummies from the NICU. You had to order Jolly Pops online, so
Rainbow white.
we went to Chemist Warehouse and got the dummy that looked the most similar, which was an Avent Soothie. What's the matter, Grandpa? Which was an Avent Soothie, and he took them, but he didn't suck on them for very long, and you had to sort of hold it and really keep it in his mouth. But we just thought that was his age and just dummies, because it was better than what Hayden did. Hayden never took a dummy. What's the matter, darling? See what I mean? Like, he's clean, he's fed, he's changed. He's just not happy, even though I've done everything I can to sort of get him as comfortable as possible. There's just something bothering him. What's your balloon?
Yeah.
But yeah, we were using the Avent Soothies. And then I was at the shop just a couple of days ago. You got my pillow?
Yeah.
Is that for me?
No.
Huh. A
Wait.
slide. Okay. Be careful. There was just a post where someone was asking about dummies, and a lot of people recommended the Jolly Pop or the Avent Soothie. But then the next most recommended was the Tommy Tippy Cherry shape, and I saw it at Big W and it was on special, and I was out and about and I was like, let's just give it a go. So I got a packet, and it's a pink packet, bluey colour and a pinky colour in it. Apparently the other colours were on special, but there was no label on them, so I just went with the safe option and got the cheap ones. It's slightly bigger, so he really has to open his mouth to like actually like kind of latch on it. He like properly sucks it in and holds it in his mouth for way longer. I don't know if it just happens to be the age, but it is working a lot better for him. I also got a dummy clip, which is a Mickey Mouse dummy clip, and it's amazing. Like, we'd be holding the dummy in his mouth, and he'd just spit it out suddenly and it'd be on the floor, and then we'd have to find another dummy or pick it up and wash it. And having a dummy clip is amazing. It's just like attached to him at all times. The hardest thing about 2 kids, I feel like I'm yelling all the time. The hardest thing about having 2 kids is when he needs to go potty. Do you need to go toilet?
No.
No? Because he's the sort of person where it's like he suddenly needs to go. I could ask him and he's fine. A minute later, he's suddenly like, wee mum, wee. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I have to just drop everything and run to get to him in time to help him on the toilet. It's always right as I've gotten Levi asleep, or I have his nappy off and I'm changing him, and I just have to like dump him in a safe spot, like in the cot or on the floor, and run. And that is one of the hardest things. And how loud everyone is when he's screaming and then he's yelling, shush Levi, shush Levi. Or just yelling like he is now. Like, do we have inside voices?
Here.
My battery's about to die, so I'm going to go charge it and play with these 2 for a bit. You guys missed the drama of screaming colicky baby, and I'm going to edit for a little bit. I've literally been editing the COVID vlog for weeks, like a month. I'm pretty sure it's been like a month since I released a video. At this point I just am struggling to get it done. But anyway, we're gonna go back to that. What do you see out there? I smell funky, I've done a big poop. Do 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 do. Should we go change poop? Maybe we'll weigh you at the same time. What do you reckon? Does that sound like fun? Let's weigh you. And this is one of the reasons we're weighing you as well, because your outfit is yucky. It is, it's all yucky. Unzip ya, tickle the belly, get you unchanged. This could be dangerous. We haven't weed, but we smell like poopies. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, I probably just got my finger in it. He's found his hands a lot more lately, like he's been really bringing his hands to his mouth and exploring, which is cool. Till he rips his dummy out and chucks a patty. But anyway, wish me luck with this, because he could pee at any point. Alright. So we're in size 3s and we're very, very wobbly, but I think we're about 6.07. It went up to like 6.1 and then it went down to like 6.05 and I'm like 6.07 it seemed to hover around. So I think it's somewhere around there, but someone was really wriggly. So we'll make it that. Hey, you've just done a big poo. You were probably 6.1. If you held the poo in, you could have been 6.1. Yeah, you could have been a really chunky monkey. Now you're just almost a chunky monkey. Yeah, you're almost a chunky monkey. What do you think? What do you reckon? Come on, give me a smile. Where's my smiles at? Where are my little cheeky smiles at? I'm going to take a picture. Is that okay? Are you chatting with me? Yeah, is that so? Oh my goodness, you're so kicky. You're like a little wriggly pot. Wriggle pickle pot. Wriggle pickle pot. You're so chunky. Can I take a picture of your chunk? Yeah. Alright, we'll get you dressed now and put all the change mat and stuff back. We got this from Kmart for I think 40 bucks. Like with COVID and everything being shut down, it was just cheaper than driving all the way out to Baby Bunting every day. So it just sits up there. Oh. And we just use that to weigh you and your brother, because it goes to 25 kilos, so it works for Hayden too. Auntie Kerry got you a new suit. Do you want to try your new suit on? Oh god, I thought it'd be massive because it's a 2-0, but it doesn't actually look that big. Like, it is a bit big, but the torso is not as long as I thought it would be, considering it's a 2-0. Oh, don't get grumpy. I just went to take a picture of your outfit. So yeah, this is our 2-0. So yeah, as you guys can see, it fits well. There's still a bit of room, which is good. But it's a good size. And he must have longer legs than his brother, because his brother always, like, both of my kids have long torsos, but his brother was always way shorter in the legs. But he actually fills out the legs for the most part. So he must have longer legs. I lost the Hayden, and he's in here on my computer chair. And someone got grumpy very quickly. Alright, hop down now, darling. Last one. We dropped the dummy. Oh no, oh no. It's right there, it's right there. There it is. Oh dear. Alright, hop down now. Good job. Let's hop out of this room. You're still hungry, of course you are. I want to go for a walk, because everyone's grumpy and pent up, but I can't because it's pouring rain and there's a massive storm front coming. So I might try and feed this one and get him back to sleep, I think, because we're a bit grumpy. It isn't quite right somehow, but he likes it a lot better than his brother did, and I can get him in it a lot easier than I could with Hayden. Obviously Hayden was my first child, so it was like weird juggling a baby, but I can juggle him better. Okay, I'm gonna feed you. But yeah, we also have I think a Tula wrap or maybe wrap, one of those two. But I keep forgetting to try it when he's happy, so we haven't really tried it. Okay, feed. Okay, first of all, that position. Second of all, Hayden's singing to Levi. Are you singing to Levi?
No. Bus.
Oh, this is a bus. Wheels on the bus go. Oh, we're at the beep, 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 are we? Have you got your seatbelt on? Click Levi's on. Good job. Good job. I finally got Levi to sleep, and then I had like a massive coughing fit that was like so intense I couldn't breathe, and I almost threw up 3 times. So obviously that woke him because I was cuddling him to sleep. And then I finally got him to sleep, and he's had the most decent nap he's had all day, and he woke up smiley. I had to like feed him back to sleep a bazillion times to keep him asleep so he could get a decent nap in, but we did it. It's just after 3. It still looks miserable outside. It looks very bright to you guys in the camera, but it still looks miserable outside, so I don't think we're going to be... Oh, it's raining. It's raining right now. So I don't think we're going for our afternoon walk, so it's just a matter of surviving until Luke gets home. And apparently there was a lot of issues at work, so he might be doing overtime, which is like, why today? Like, how come every time he doesn't get home on time is when the kids are full on? Not that you guys have seen much of the full onness, because I can't pick up the camera during the full onness. So I like try to show an actual day, but it's hard when it's a bad day because you just don't pick up the camera. And then when it's a good day, I feel like I'm just showing off the good days, you know? Mummy won't fit in the cot, darling. She's too big. It'll break if I sit in it. Elephant tea? Alright. Cheese! You're so cute, you lot. Also, Hayden has the runniest nose today. Don't ya? You got a runny nose. I keep having to wipe it, don't I? We're over COVID. He might have gotten another cold from the shops or something, but like, he's acting perfectly fine in himself. Why is there a Transperth bus on our street? But he's like completely himself. His nose is just constantly running. And Levi's getting grumpy, so. Hey. Do you want to sit up? This is like, he is fully eating his hands lately. And my brain freaks out because of teething, but I'm pretty sure it's just him discovering his hands. Come up here now. You got distracted by your brother. Come back with the nappies. I need those. Good job, Muscles. Where's the other ones? Okay. Go get them too. Anyway, I just did my 8-week update, and someone's done another big poo I can smell. So I'm going to change it. And the weird thing is he doesn't just pee. Like, Hayden peed the instant you took his nappy off all the time. What, darling? I'm feeling very overwhelmed today. I've missed my meds for 2 days, and that's probably not helping, but I just... It's all the sounds. It's sounds that get to me. When Levi's not screaming, Hayden's yelling or just talking loud. And there's been quite a few times where I've had to like just ditch Levi on the floor, on the change mat. What's the matter? Okay, he ran past the toilet. I thought he was going to give an example. I've had to just ditch Levi on the floor, no nappy because I've been mid-change about at this point. And Hayden's run to the toilet yelling, hurry mummy, me wee. And he hasn't peed. It's just bizarre to me. You weird kid. You little weirdo. Like, not for long, but for like 5 minutes at a time, he'll just happily lay somewhere. Hayden never did that. I think because Hayden had really bad reflux and colic, so the instant you laid him flat, he was miserable. Anyway, back to the grind. I gotta go. This is an example. He's red-faced because the dog licked him and he didn't like it, but Hayden is in the toilet and I got to hear when he suddenly started running for the loo. So Levi just got ditched. Hey, did you get licked on the face too? Oh, Hayden's nudie. You gotta wipe your bum. No, come back. You gotta wipe. Wait, where's your pants? You can lay down. You just gotta be careful. Are you okay? Come up then. Up. Oh. Oh. apparently we're cluster feeding. I think it's a colic thing. Problem is they like want to feed for comfort because they're uncomfortable and in pain. But then the more milk they get, the less protein they digest, and it just starts a vicious cycle. Now the dog wants to go out. This is what happens. Everything will occur all at once at the worst possible time. My heart is racing from like an anxiety attack, but there's nothing wrong. And we're not latching properly. We're just unlatching and latching and unlatching and fiddling and not drinking. Boop. We want to drink, but then we decide we don't want to drink, and then we do drink, and then we're like, no, we don't want to drink. And then we push off and pull on mum's nipple, even though that doesn't make any more milk come out. And we kick our legs, which pushes us off mum's nipple, or we accidentally scratch mum's nipple out of our mouth. Oh, hopefully the Wilby's is here soon. It's not loading now. It was saying delivery estimated today, and now I'm estimating delivery and it's just not loading. He's in pain. Oh, Toodles! The shovel will help. Good job. It's so cute that he can actually like watch the TV and answer the questions they ask now. Like use deduction and stuff. See you guys in a bit. Yeah, not asleep. This kid's close. I mean, not close to sleep. Cute though. Okay, he was full red face screaming. Instant I get, oh yeah. Shh, 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 shh. We're so unhappy. Luke just got home. And obviously, just before literally as he pulled into the driveway, well, onto the curb, this thing fell asleep. We're watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse again. It's been on all day. Literally the instant Dad gets in the shower. Hi. You've been asleep for less than like 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, that's not a nap. That's not a nap at all. No, that's not a nap. Yeah? That's just closing your eyes for a little second. That's not sleeping. Can I get it? Go? Oh. Oh, good job, sir. I didn't know that, but he did. And we checked the mail and there's still no Wilby's in there. The little legs won't stop going. Hi. Really? Is that so? Oh. You have got some tall tails there, sir. Which tool do they need?
That one.
That one? Good job. Don't know what they needed it for, but he knew what they needed.
I'm a little baby, short and stout. When I'm home with Mummy, I scream and I shout. When Daddy comes home, I give him cuddles. Hayden goes, oh Toodles!
Luke is over it. Oh my gosh, we had a pooplosion.
Hey?
I'm talking to the camera. So I was sitting here doing my course transfer, which I have no idea how to do, for the record. Luke went to change Levi and there was no wipes up there because I used the wipes at the last change. So I went to get wipes and then Hayden started pooping and he didn't get his pants off, so he did diarrhea poo all in his pants. So I was racing wipes to Luke, running to help Hayden. Levi started screaming halfway through it. Chucked the poopy undies and pants on the toilet floor. Ran back to Luke and Levi, came back and there's poop all over, smeared all over the toilet seat because Hayden like shuffles off and obviously he pooped in his pants, so it was all over his bum. So I spent ages wiping his bum because it was everywhere and he doesn't lay down on a change mat anymore, he stands, so you're like difficult to get into there. And then I went back to clean the stuff off the toilet seat and the dog had decided to eat the poop that was in his undies. So that is absolutely disgusting, and I very, very, very nearly almost threw up because it smelt and it was like diarrhea poo. And then to make matters worse, Lucas like smeared the poop fully into the undies, whereas I was just gonna like tip it into the toilet and like wipe it off. It's now like fully smeared in the undies, and I don't even know how to get it out. Like, it is bad. So I don't know how to clean that, and I'm gonna finish figuring this out, which I can't figure out. Before I do it, I think I'm just gonna have to email them and ask, but they've changed everything and I can't even find the student centre's email. They say to go onto My Answers and apply there, but there's no actual application. Like, there's nowhere to actually apply. It says download this, blah blah blah, but then it doesn't actually say where. Taking the rubbish out. This is just some of it. I just rounded the corner to put the bins out, and the dog didn't know it was me, and he just went off and freaked me out, giving me a scare. I've also got the Mickey Mouse song in my head. There's a Luke in there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Alright, so the basic plan here was I was making my invites, and we went to get some of this foil, which is recommended as a toner activated, heat activated foil, but they didn't have any, even though it said they had some in stock online. So the lady recommended this one, which I've tried, and it basically it attaches to the toner, which is the words I wanted to attach to, but also just attaches everywhere that the little cube of gold foil is stuck to. And I think that's because this one is meant to be used with a specific machine that only presses down in the one spot, whereas I'm using just a laminator and just hoping it attaches to the toner ink on there. So this one apparently can be used with a mink machine, and lots of people use it with a laminator, and a mink machine is basically just a fancy heat press laminator, apparently. So hopefully this is the right one, and Spotlight in Coburn had heaps. So, and I've got 2 babies now apparently. So this one I haven't done anything on yet, so I'm going to try and do it to this.
On Mummy's leg.
No, darling, because Mummy's got stuff on her legs. There we go. Do you want a sticker? Careful, careful. Hot. You alright, babe? Getting tired?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that was disgusting.
I'm hungry.
Now they say to go through twice.
Fast.
Did it work better? Oh, it seems to have, okay, it seems to have like bound a bit. It worked a lot better. I put a piece of paper in there, and it's just not coming out at all. So that's fun. I've turned it on to cool so that it doesn't combust, but what do I do? Like, what do I do? There's a release button, but how do I get that out? Meanwhile, guys, this is what the inside of a laminator looks like, just so you know. It's also quite hot. What are you doing? He does not like that.
He liked it before.
Mm-hmm.
He was a bit lower.
That's what happened to my paper. That worked well.
Yeah. You go to sleep? Oh, right, you can't stand.
Well, before my laminator got jammed, it's only stuck, the proper foil that we needed has only stuck to the black writing. And now I'm feeding while the pasta boils. Hello. Came round the corner too fast and I whacked my hand right on the corner of the bench, and I literally could not move it, and it hurt so much. I'm starting to move it now, but it's like I hit a nerve or something. I just could not move it. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a lump right between my two bones where I hit it, just next to my scar. Anyway, that's almost done, so I've got to tip the pasta out. This is how close I have to be for focus. That looks slightly dangerous.
For him or for my back?
For him. I thought I was almost done the coat vlog, but I don't know if my battery died. It looks like I just turned the camera off and back on to refocus it because it was glitching, but there's videos missing and apparently I need them because I haven't finished. So now I've got to go find them. They're probably on this SD card. I think we're finishing it here. I've done everything I can think of needing to do. Still is just endless stuff to do. Well, that was silly. And now I'm going to go to bed. I'm just saying good night to the vlog, so can we do that?
Good night, vlog.
Good night, peoples.